Why is Europe continually importing people that not only wish them harm, but will replace core European identity and culture? Yeah. Get even metaphysical if you have to here. It is confusing to me and to the audience. What is it? I mean, Paris, Brussels, London, these are unrecognizable cities, and it's being done voluntarily. Yeah. Why? Who's voting for this? What is their argument?
Yeah. So increasingly they're not voting for it. So we are seeing that this is the key driver for populist movements all across continental Europe and now in Britain, I think is a sort of is a kind of emerging resistance to all of this. But it is taking a long time, and it's a good question. Why has it taken so long?
Yes.
I think the first, shooting from the hip, the first answer might be guilt, a sense of kind of post-colonial need for atonement. I mean, you see this in France. It's present in Britain. There's a sense that we wronged the world. We invaded the world. Now we need to invite the world. That's the idea. And you see this. There's even this sort of guilt dynamics with Germany, even though Germany were useless imperialists. I mean, they were absolutely terrible. I think they had Namibia, but they were maybe the problem of the 20th century is they feel they missed out.
Namibia is actually a great country. Windhoek is an underrated city.
Now it is, but they didn't actually have much of. They didn't have a great go of it. Yeah. They felt they lost out on the 19th century.
They were terrible
scramble for Africa. So 20th century, now it's our turn in our own backyard. I don't know, that's speculative. But I remember in 2015, after Merkel announced she'd have opened up the gates. Wir schaffen das. We can do this. And she was making policy. That's one of the most consequential policies in the history of Europe in living memory. It's almost done in real time on a TV program where I think it's a young Palestinian or Syrian child sort of emotes or gives begs her to help, and she's almost changing her mind in real time. And in 2015, she opens up the gates of Europe. Effectively, she says the German borders are open, which of course means Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, Greece, and suddenly you have this domino effect, and tens of thousands coming across indignes, thousands dying, thousands drowning from these very risky voyages, and so the trains would be rolling into Munich, and there would be big signs in German saying simply atonement. Atonement. 80 years on, 70 years on, this is how we atone for our sins. And I think so there's a specifically German version of that, there's a British version of that, there's a French version of that explains those first waves. So that would be the first answer.